Good evening, everybody. Cheri Marks here. I'm so excited that all of you are here. Let me just adjust this a little bit. I don't know if you guys are as freezing wherever you are, but in Johannesburg, South Africans are actually sissies, I must tell you. I see my friend Scott Smith sometimes literally in over his head with snow, and we have literally not even 5 mils of snow, and I am dying. Johannesburg is extremely cold at the moment. Luckily, we've got lots of Bitcoin to keep us warm. So that's exciting. And I just wanted to, I see Philip is saying, oh, hi, Philip. I see Philip is saying that Bloemfontein is also very cold at the moment. Ja, maar julle moet koud kry in Bloemfontein. We shouldn't be this cold in Johannesburg. I feel like moving to where Joel is in Florida. Good grief, it is ice cold. So I hope that everybody is ready for a spectacular evening. We love doing these calls. We get so excited, and it's about this company that is just changing lives all across the world. And you might see that I've got a little bit of a different glow tonight. So I just wanted to thank everybody for all your prayers and love. You might tonight hear a bit of giggling in the background as we're doing this presentation. That's my 2 children, both my kids, because my daughter's been released from hospital. So she's at home with us. I am so excited. My mom heart is mended again. I wanted to just thank everybody for your calls and your messages. So tonight we're going to hear some little girls giggling in the background, but I'm going to let them giggle away because I've really missed their smiles and their laughter in my house. So thank you for those of you that have been following her journey and that have given us so much love and support. This MTI family has been nothing that I have ever experienced in a business before. So thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And then tonight I've got a special treat for all of you guys. We have Joel Santiago, you guys. This man, oh, my heart, I tell you, he has done phenomenal things in business. He is an unbelievable mentor. He is a leader, and he really embodies what we are looking for when we are looking for leadership within not just Mirror Trading International, but business all across the world. And I've known Joel for a couple of years, and what a stand-up guy, so much backbone, so much passion, so much excitement. His training is wonderful, and we are just so completely honored to have him on our call tonight. He's going to run us through the opportunity video and the opportunity presentation. He's going to tell you guys a little bit about the trading and the company. And when this guy opens his mouth, you want to listen, because success leaves clues, you guys. Success leaves clues, and success is about to teach you something. Success is about to tell you something. So you need to open up those ears and you need to listen up. Joel, my friend, are you there?
Yeah, Cheri, I wouldn't miss it for the world. Can you hear me?
I can. Hi, friend. How are you?
I'm too blessed to be stressed. I'm in Orlando, Florida. It's about 85, 90 degrees right now. And
oh, stop bragging.
But other than that, I'm just truly blessed. You know, hats off to you, Cheri. I know what you've been going through with Hannah this week, and your level of commitment. I mean, I'm just thinking about it. It's giving me chills and making me a bit emotional because, you know, being a parent, you know, there's nothing more difficult to deal with than when our child is injured or not well, you know. So for you to be able to be there for your family and for your daughter, as well as the leader with committing to these calls, not to mention, you know, the amount of growth that we're experiencing currently. So, you know, your level of commitment means so much to me, and it's really an honor to be working directly beside you, and just excited for what the future holds. So thank you so much, Cheri. All right, folks, if you guys like, I'm going to jump right into the presentation. For those of you guys that don't know me, my name is Joel Santiago. I'm based out of Orlando, Florida. Married, got kids. I'm here in Orlando. I got my 2 daughters, and my 3rd daughter's in the back right there scratching herself. She's our pit bull. But I'm really blessed. You know, I'm blessed with the network marketing industry. I've been able to achieve financial freedom after fully committing in this industry the first 5 years. So little over 11 years in the industry. But enough about me, folks. I came across MTI really at the end of April last year. But if you have any regrets, or if I have any regrets, it'd be that regret that I didn't get involved in MTI in the beginning when I first seen Cheri and Clint presenting it. It wasn't until September when I decided to get in, because I seen people that never had success before that were in my organization with other companies before that not only were achieving success here with MTI, but they were showing the proof. They were, you know, life was being changed and impacted as a result of this amazing platform. As I mentioned, September 16th was my wife and I's first day, and folks, the rest is history, okay? Not only have we grown a massive organization, but for the first time in our career, folks, 100% of the people that we've shared this program with, that were just as skeptical as we were when we got involved, have been earning, have been winning as a result of this amazing platform. So that's why I'm here. That's why I'm passionate. And that's why I love MTI. I'm thinking about getting it tattooed on my arm because everybody's winning, not just me. And we're just getting started. Now, folks, this information that we're going to be sharing, I'm going to be going over some financial proof from what's taken place in the past, okay? Don't consider this financial advice. It's definitely not financial advice. As members of MTI, we're not financial advisors, folks. We're merely members. We're sharing our journey. MTI Tattoo. Yeah, MTI Tattoo. We're sharing our journey, but again, what's taken place in the past, despite we've experienced over 100%, our accounts have grown as a result of this system since day one, late April. Again, what's taken place yesterday doesn't guarantee what's going to take place tomorrow. So take that into consideration as we go through these numbers and understand that even MTI, there's a bit of a risk, but they're very, very well managed, mitigated, and as you guys can see, everybody's excited. Before I continue, I just want to get a little group participation from everybody. I do this on all the calls, just so the prospect, whether you guys are watching this for the first time or you're watching the recording later today or this week, I want everybody that's with MTI, that's part of the family, to just put a 1 in the chat right now. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you guys have a positive experience with MTI. And I've seen people, I saw a young lady comment, she said, "This is my first Zoom. I just joined last week." And she's expressing how excited she is. Well, if you're the prospect watching this video for the first time, if you're watching the recording, folks, this too can be you. So all I'm asking for an open mind and to gather some notes so that you can ask the question either at the end of this or ask whoever's sharing this information with you later on. MTI, or Mirror Trading International, folks, is the company that's changed my life and the lives of many people across the globe. As I mentioned, the company launched April 2019. I didn't join until September. Talk about a regret. The amazing visionary, the amazing CEO, the amazing servant leader behind all this is Johann Steinbach. And folks, I'm here to tell you that servant leadership doesn't even do this man justice. We're growing so massively. We're growing at a rapid rate, but his main objective has never changed, which is to continue to provide a solid system for the little guy, for the new guy, not the top earners, not those out there sharing and building this, which includes me, but a system that the average person can get into without a huge investment or huge amount of Bitcoin, leverage the system with patience and trust, and achieve success like everybody else has. So for me, it's amazing, and it's an honor to run under such leadership and a person that really, really does stand behind what he says, which is a system for the average person to achieve results and financial freedom if they do it right and they're patient enough in the system. Registered in South Africa, folks, despite we're global members all across the globe. We offer trading services, not financial advisory company, and the head office is in Stellenbosch. I think I'm pronouncing it right. You know, I'm getting my my South African accent in place so that when I'm out there visiting you guys and having a braai with you guys, I'll seem more like one of the natives. And then lastly, folks, we have the best legal advisors. I'm not going to butcher Ulrich and Rue, I believe, and Associates. They're doing an amazing job, not only protecting MTI, making sure that our message that goes out there to the field, to the public, is compliant and everybody's safe and protected. So we're honored to be part of an amazing company with amazing corporate system and team that are doing extraordinary things. MTI offers an opportunity to grow your Bitcoin portfolio. Trading services with Bitcoin in as the base currency, so that's in and out Bitcoin, and we pride ourselves on consistency and transparency. Here at MTI, folks, we allow you guys, even if you wanted to take a test drive. You can have access to this amazing system absolutely for free. So just imagine being able to test drive the Bugatti of the industry for a week before you guys decide to deposit your Bitcoin, okay? and the transparency is phenomenal. Every single trade, everything that takes place in regards to the artificial intelligence, the software, everything that's taking place with the leadership, with the company is out there. There's no stone unturned here at MTI. As I mentioned before, folks, I'm just excited to be here. Now, why Bitcoin? Today, I decided to put some notes together on me personally, why I choose Bitcoin. One, folks, my opinion, not financial advice, it's the future. It's the future economy. It will be the future economy. And again, that's not financial advice I'm giving. That's my perspective based upon what I've seen take place with Bitcoin since it launched, where it's at today, and where it will be in the future. Over the course of the life of Bitcoin, over 54,000% growth. Deregulated, so I don't have to worry about the bank being in my pocket. I do business. I have several businesses. I transact on a daily basis. Well, guess what, folks? Every time I move funds from account to account, or I'm trying to manage and run my businesses, all that costs me fees. Banks charge fees for all this. The fees with Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, folks, are very, very, very small, as well as can even be free at times. Even with MTI, it provides a platform that does it absolutely for free. So for me, folks, Joel Santiago, the Santiago family believe that 10 years from now, we'll have a 7-figure Bitcoin. Not financial advice. Somebody put a 1 in there. I would imagine he agrees with me. But again, that's what I see it. I encourage you guys to do some due diligence on Bitcoin, on the history, so you guys can see where my mindset is. But again, I'm in it for the long haul, and MTI is the Bugatti I'm driving to grow my Bitcoin. As the BTC price fluctuate, BTC, simply short for Bitcoin, acronym for Bitcoin, so does the value of your Bitcoin amount with MTI. We don't control the price of Bitcoin, folks. So if the price goes up to $20,000 and you got 1 Bitcoin in your account, well, guess what? It's going to go up as a result of the increase in Bitcoin and the value. We don't control that. But the same thing, very volatile market. You know, so if it drops, folks, just know it's going to drop as well. MTI doesn't control that, nor do we pretend to control that. Now, the trades are conducted on our behalf every single day, Monday through Friday. We receive a full disclosure of the trades conducted daily. So every single day, folks, we log in our back office. If you wanted to, you can click on the trading bonus to see how much you earn, and you can click on the trading statement, 15 pages or more of every trade. The currency pairs, the lot sizes, the amounts, whether they were winning or losing. Yes, we have losing trades. Yes, we lose, we win, we lose, we win. But we manage the risk, we manage the trades, and the system allows us to get in the market, out of the market. As a result of that, we're able to see growth and have been able to experience growth Monday through Friday as a result. And again, the statements are phenomenal. MTI offers the opportunity to increase your Bitcoin daily. My Bitcoin has increased daily since partaking and joining MTI September 16th. But what's even better for me and what's more rewarding to me is that 100% of my members, 100% of all members in MTI experience the same growth as a result, and not because they recruited, not because they sold anything, not because they jumped through any fiery hoops. That's just because that's the system and how it is. I definitely recommend sharing with friends and family, but if you're shy, get over it and share it anyways. The future of Bitcoin itself is bright and guaranteed, folks. Bitcoin's not going anywhere. And again, we have the Bugatti that allows us to play in this industry or be in this industry with style and class. The trading software is exclusive to MTI members. So what we're using, what we have is only for MTI. Nobody else in any other company is using what we're having. It's exclusive to our members. Trading Forex Monday through Friday, as I mentioned. The accounts-based currency is Bitcoin. So we use the foreign exchange market to trade Monday through Friday, but everything coming in and out is Bitcoin. Bitcoin's the base currency. Daily profits are automatically added to your trading pool. So if you come in on Monday, you deposit $100,000 worth of Bitcoin, and then you experience a 1% increase. Again, this is hypothetical. The next day, you're not going back to the market with $100,000. You're going back to the market with 110. So it automatically adds it, and then automatically compounds the interest and continues to trade the profits as well. The trading results vary every day. I've seen 0.2% was a low day, and I've seen days a little over 2% since being involved with MTI. We have a proven track record. You know, I have people that message me on a daily basis asking for proof, asking for this. Well, folks, I'm to the point right now where there's too much proof out there, okay? So I don't entertain it too much. I simply send some of the video testimonials that we have. I share my experience, and that's it, okay? I see the weekly withdrawals. I see what's taking place in my life and organization, and people can be skeptical. I encourage them to be skeptical, but not to the point to where their fear is preventing them from what could be the breakthrough financially that they're looking for. Also, there's no joining fees, no administration fees, no subscription fees. So folks, what does that mean? That means that you guys can park your Bitcoin here. If you want to take your Bitcoin out tomorrow, you're like, you know what? I don't like Joel's bald head and that bright shirt he's wearing. I don't want no parts of MTI. I'm going to withdraw my funds tomorrow. Folks, you can do that. You can withdraw at any time. There's no contracts. There's no fees to do that. There's no fees to deposit, no fees to withdraw or do any of that, okay? No contracts. You don't have to wait for 3 months to take your withdrawals or take your profits. You don't have to do any of that. Folks, we have a real system that has real results, a real track record, and we only want you guys to be here if you're fired up like we are. If you're not fired up like me, then maybe you need to reconsider where you're at. But again, man, I'm sharing this passion because it's working, and really the success stories that I'm seeing in average people, especially right now. I know many people that have lost their jobs, you know, don't have an income right now, but they have a passive income because of MTI and them taking action, okay? How is the trading profit shared, folks? Well, look at this. Look at where the bulk of the profits are shared. I'm getting chills, okay? I've been in network marketing, as I mentioned, for 11 years, folks, and compensation plans, from my experience, were designed to benefit those that are doing the heavy lifting. Now, don't get me wrong, MTI provides an amazing affiliate component that takes care of us leaders for building the business. But folks, look at this. 40% of the daily profits goes to the members. 40%, which is the bulk of what MTI earns, folks, goes to the bulk of the members. Those are the people, the bulk of the members they haven't sponsored anybody, okay? They're just sitting there, you know, hopeful that this platform can provide an answer to their financial questions. And it is, folks. So again, look at the 40% that goes of the profit that goes to all members. 20% for the binary commissions. So for us leaders that go out there that build this on a weekly basis, we get 20% of the trading profits for sharing it, okay? Leadership bonuses for those that continue to duplicate, you know, leaders within your organization, a very, very modest 5%, which they added after I joined, which is amazing. And then lastly, folks, I think this is a very, very fair percentage that goes to the system responsible. It's actually pretty low if you ask me, but hey, I'm not arguing with Johan and the system. 25% goes to the trading software and the traders, the professional traders that manage it, that are responsible for these amazing profits that we've been able to experience as a result of the system. Profit sharing. We're doing profit sharing here at MTI. Everybody benefits from the same system. No registration fees, as I mentioned before, folks. No admin fees, so you guys don't have to pay packages. You don't have to continue to put a Bitcoin in your account. Only if you're looking to sponsor, only if you're looking to meet certain requirements, you have to do that. The transparency is 100% transparent. I know members that ask for crazy requests on a daily basis. And again, hats off to Johan, the support and the leadership for even entertaining, professionally entertaining a lot of the questions that many people have, many of which I think the proof and the answers can be found if you do a little research. But it just tells me that this transparency isn't going anywhere, and corporate and the leadership really do care about providing a full disclosure to our members. You know, that's huge too, especially we're growing so quickly and adding to our server power, things got a little slower. So you better believe that we're bombarded with support tickets, and just know that support and Johan, everybody is really come together to make sure that we continue to move forward and take care of our members. No trading knowledge required to be a member. You don't have to know anything about Bitcoin. You don't have to know anything about Forex. I encourage you guys to become educated. You don't have to know any of that to participate, and to participate in the truly passive income that we've been able to see. Again, full BTC capital goes in. So if you deposit $100, $200 USD worth of Bitcoin into your account, folks, you don't have to worry about the bank or the merchant provider or the company charging you, you know, anywhere from 2 to 5% or more fees. And I say that because many of us have been in programs or that operate with Bitcoin are charged fees in everything that we do. That's how they make money. The fees are small, but again, they charge fees, and MTI doesn't charge that. Daily compounding growth, as I mentioned before. Withdrawals are quick and easy. There's plenty of proof out there, folks, with people that are withdrawing weekly, monthly, and I've yet to see any issues in regards to being paid out with the members, and that's truly awesome, knowing that everybody's being paid on time. There's no fees, so whenever you want your money, whether it's the principal, profit, or just the profit, or whatever it is that you want to withdraw, folks, you don't have to worry about MTI knocking you on the head with any fees. And then again, folks, there's no contract, so there's no cancellation fees. If you guys want to leave tomorrow, bye-bye, God bless, kick rocks with flip-flops. I don't mean it like that, but God bless you guys. I wish you the best. MTI only wants you guys to be here if you want to be here and if you guys are seeing the same value that we're seeing. Yeah. Our current track record. Again, these numbers that I'm going to go over, folks, this is what happens in the past, or what happened in the past. 100% fact, but what happened in the past doesn't guarantee anything taking place in the future. Last 8 months of trading, September 19th, which is when I got started, April 20th, September 19th to April 20th, 2020, 40% profit. We've experienced 141.76%. Yeah. 141.76%, and we've averaged 0.5334% on a daily basis. Now, folks, I'm an investor, I'm an entrepreneur, and I have nothing, rarely anything that has consistently provided such strong returns at the same time growing my Bitcoin, okay? So again, it doesn't guarantee what's gonna take place in the future. I mean, I'm confident. We're confident the system's going to do what it does. But again, no guarantees, just the facts of what took place in the past. Look at our track record. That's like a healthy heart rate right there. Up, down, but again, it just shows the growth on a daily basis. And as I mentioned before, folks, 40%, okay, 40% of the profit that comes in on a daily basis goes to you, goes to the members. And that doesn't matter if you guys are selling, recruiting, or do anything. You guys can stay in your closet. Don't share with anybody. You can still benefit. With the solid service for people to create passive income, a referral program was the nature choice to make or to market MTI. Now, with that being said, folks, that is my time. But I encourage you guys, one, stay positive in the midst of everything crazy that's going on. Two, stay plugged in, stay connected. And three, stay blessed. Stay blessed, you know. At the end of the day, what we focus our attention to is going to expand, and we're going to attract in our life. I choose to focus on Bitcoin and love and light, and as a result, I'm living a wonderful life. So, Cheri, I'm going to pass it back to you. But again, I want to thank you for your servant leadership. I want to thank you for your commitment, and just say I'm proud, I'm honored, and excited to continue to grow. So, floor is yours. Thank you so much, Cheri.
Thank you so much, Joel. This guy is just amazing, and I go through the chats and the comments, and people love you, Joel. I must just tell you what you're achieving in this organization and getting people motivated and getting their mindset right, and really explaining this company with so much passion. It comes through with every single sentence and every single word, and I just wanted to thank you. That was an excellent example and explanation of what MTI has to offer members from all across the world. So I have the opportunity to give you a little bit of an overview of what our optional referral program can offer you. So a lot of people look at MTI and they say, Cheri, I don't have a lot of Bitcoin. And I go, great, that's fine, because we offer you the opportunity to grow your Bitcoin on the trading side. So you can put your MTI Bitcoin into your MTI account and then watch it grow with the daily trades, for which there are no requirements. You've got to do nothing in order to earn that daily trading profit. But then if you're like me, if you're like Joel, and if you're a little bit like Clinton and even my kids, actually, you want to create a secondary income. And Joel's absolutely right. If I've looked at what's happened with our economies, not just here in South Africa, but all across the world, there is a growing need for people to create a secondary income. And MTI has been that answer. MTI has been an answer for 65,000 people all across the globe in order for them to create a secondary income. This referral program is your chance. It is your chance to create a life-changing opportunity for you and your family. And I get that a lot of people aren't always very comfortable with referral programs, but let me just tell you that you are referring services every single day of your life without even realizing it. We are, as ladies, we are referring hairdressers and nail technicians and people that deliver food and Take-A-Lot and who knows what else. What MTI has done is taken the referral model and basically just standardized it as their marketing program. So instead of paying huge companies to market the business for us, paying massive marketing fees for billboards and radio and television and print and distribution, we've decided to employ the most effective marketing strategy out there. And the most effective marketing, cost effective and effective, actually, might I add, is referral marketing. So we have this referral program in place, and it's to help you, the average person, to attain success and to create a secondary income for yourself. Now, there is no swear word like network marketing or like referral marketing or like multi-level marketing. You guys, the world is changing. People aren't asking those questions anymore because you have got people joining a home-based business every 5 seconds now all across the world. So you can either be skeptical or you can be open, like Joel had said. Open yourself up to the opportunity, because what is the worst thing that could happen? The worst thing is you can suck at it, and then you can get better at it, and then you can create a secondary income. Yes, you're going to have to learn a couple new skills, but let me tell you, it's not nearly as difficult as you think it is. And I've built lots of network marketing companies. This is by far the easiest team that I've ever built. So let's have a look at the ways that you can actually make money in MTI. The first one is obviously our trades. So the trading is a service that gets afforded to you as an MTI member, and it doesn't cost you a cent. No administration fees, no joining, no subscription, no cancellation, no withdrawal fees, okay? Very important. I saw somebody wrote on an internet blog this, why does MTI do this for free? It's almost like people are skeptical that we are providing this platform at no cost, which is, I think on a serious note, it's a little sad that our economy and that the people of our world have become so jaded and so skeptical and so questioning of everything. And yes, you've got to do your due diligence. And I am 100% like comfortable is the word I'm looking for. I'm 100% comfortable in you doing your due diligence. Please go and check out MTI. I believe that you would love that what you are finding. So number one, that trading income gets afforded to you every single day. Like Joel said, the company does the heavy lifting, but you get 40% of that profit every single day. And that's how MTI makes their money. They take 10%. So that 10% referral fee that you earn when you refer a friend or family members, and you've got to ask yourself, can you afford not to get your friends and family involved? Can you afford that? I couldn't say yes. I couldn't have something as brilliant as MTI. I couldn't have this wonderful innovation and this company that truly has a heart for people. I couldn't keep it to myself. My entire family is signed up into MTI Trading International and doing exceptionally well. They've even taken this referral program, and even my skeptical middle brother, who's been in corporate for 13 years, even he's built a phenomenal team with MTI and earning close to 30,000 Rand every single week. For our American friends, that's give or take, let's say about $2,000 every single week. This company's changed his life. Where an epidemic cut off his income, he's now able to really start making financial decisions. And my mom always said to me that, Cheri, you've got to really make it financially before you turn 30. And I always say to myself, I really got there in the nick of time. So this referral bonus is when you refer somebody, you get paid 10%. Now, please remember that 10% doesn't come from your referrals Bitcoin they've invested with MTI. If you refer your mom and she puts in $100, she gets the full value of $100 in trade. MTI pays you from their own pocket, the profits that were generated the week before. They pay you a 10% referral fee. They go, thank you very much, Alvin. Thank you very much, Monica. Thank you for referring this person to our platform. We're going to pay you 10%. Instead of paying massive marketing companies, they're paying you because you are marketing their company for them. So this 10% is the 10% value of whatever your referral has put into their MTI Bitcoin account, okay? Very important. This is a cash flow issue, you guys. If I had a cash flow issue, MTI's got a solution for that, right? So go and tell everybody that will listen, because the world needs MTI Trading International right now, and we implore you to share the good news. So that's referral fees, you guys. The minimum amount of Bitcoin that you need to invest with MTI is $100 worth of Bitcoin, okay? $100 worth of Bitcoin. That equates roughly to about 1,800, 1,900 Rand in Rand. And it's a very simple process to follow, and that then activates you in order to earn these referral fees. Now, binary commissions are a little bit more complex. I'm going to show you how they work in a second, but 20% of all the profits that get generated in MTI gets put towards this system where we all work together and earn together in our binary system. And my experience with network marketing companies, not that MTI is one, but we have a referral program. My experience with compensation plans is that binary structures are the most lucrative structures in the market today, you guys. You cannot afford not to be a part of the binary system. And they've got these leadership bonuses. I get that the leadership bonuses get a bit confusing sometimes, but at the end of the day, it's about creating a culture where leaders are being raised up in an industry where you can determine your own income and then help your downline to earn as well. That's the intention of the leadership bonuses. So a binary structure gives you two legs, your left leg and your right leg. Now, when you grow the organization, let's say you refer 4 people, right? The first 2 you're going to place on the left and right leg respectively, but the third person, you can't grow a third leg. So you place that third person underneath one of the first 2 that you've signed up, and that's creating what we call spillover. Now, remember that spillover is not guaranteed, okay? But in most of our teams, it is something, because MTI's got such momentum and such growth, that most people are experiencing spillover at the moment. And this is exciting because you earn on the collective volume invested in your weaker leg. I'm going to say that again. You earn from the collective volume of everybody that have put Bitcoin into their MTI accounts on your weaker leg. So in this diagram, in this image that you can see here, you've got Sam at the top of the binary structure, and he's got 2 legs, his left leg and his right leg. Now, at the end of the week, the company takes the collective volume of all of these people's Bitcoin investments, and they add them all together. In fact, our back office system runs this for you, and you can see it as it goes. And then they do it on the right leg as well. And then they come up with a sum total. Now, this image, I've just used some examples. You've got 2 Bitcoin in the left leg, 10 Bitcoin in the right leg. Sam is going to earn from the 2 Bitcoin. Now, I want you to see the potential here, you guys. That's why I got involved with MTI. I knew the company was going to grow. And I want to tell you this. If you're a guest here tonight, MTI is not reliant on your Bitcoin coming into the system in order for us to be successful. But you are reliant on building this company. You are reliant on the opportunity that lies before you today. And if you look at the prospect of what this company is doing and how fast we are growing, in January, we were 3,000 members. Today, we're at over 65,000 members, is it? 66,000 members across the world. If you had joined in January, how many of those people could have been under you in the binary? So when you join today, how big do you think we can grow MTI? I'm sure you would agree with me that Joel and I seem quite interested in what we're doing here. Our livelihoods, our families, everybody's invested in MTI and our organizations. And come hell or high water, we are going to build this. This is going to be a massive company. If you think that you've seen it all, you haven't seen it all. And we're very excited about what the opportunity means for us in the future. Now, you've got to ask yourself, can you afford not to be a part of this binary? Can you afford not to take the chance and have a look at what MTI has to offer in this referral program? The short answer, I think, is no. So it's just important that you realize your personal investment will determine how deep you earn in the binary. If you've got $200 worth of Bitcoin invested, then you'll earn 10 levels deep. If you've got, let me just check these numbers here quickly. If you've got $1,000 invested, then you earn 20 levels deep. $5,000, you earn 30 levels deep. And this is worth of Bitcoin, you guys. If you've got $10,000 worth of Bitcoin and you can build up to that, you'll earn infinite levels deep. Don't despair if you've only got $200 worth of Bitcoin in the organization, you guys. Remember, the minimum amount is 100. But to earn from the binary, it's $200 worth of Bitcoin. And even if you're earning only up to 10 levels, when you fill your Bitcoin completely, that's over 1,000 people that you can earn from while they are growing their Bitcoin every single day with MTI. So for me, that was an opportunity that I couldn't pass up. Financially, I couldn't afford not to join Mirror Trading International. So this is how they calculate your binary income, you guys. It's for those guys that want to see the actual calculation. So what do? They take your weaker leg volume, and then they divide it by the sum total of all the binary qualified members in MTI's weaker leg volumes. So let's say there's 10 people that are binary qualified. They add all their weaker leg volumes together, and your weaker leg volume is divided by that. So in other words, we are seeing what slice of the pie you are entitled to, proportionate to the amount of business or the amount of growth that you've experienced in MTI. And then they multiply it by the 20% of the weekly trading profit that was generated the week before. Now, what you have to remember here is that there's no flushing of volume. It's not that you wake up at the end of the month or at the end of the week and then your 2 legs are on zero. Because remember that Bitcoin is still in trade. It's actively making money for us every single week, and it's actually compounding. So just through the trade, not even looking at the new business that's joining MTI, you're going to have this compounded growth, not just on the trading side, but also on the referral program in your binary. It gets to a point, and I must tell you that that's where my business is at the moment, where you can't control it anymore. And it really starts just flying because everybody is looking for a way to supplement their income. And once they see how MTI works and how safe and transparent and legit it is, everybody gets involved. And as we work together, obviously we earn together. So in order for you to qualify for leadership, for a binary income, you guys, this is what you got to do. You got to sign up. The minimum amount is $100 worth of Bitcoin, but in order for you to earn binary income, you need $200. $200 worth of Bitcoin invested in your own MTI trading pool. And then you need to refer 2 people, one left leg, one right leg. My experience is the quicker you do it, the more momentum you create. It's simple. If you're on this call tonight and it's your first night, sign up tonight, fund your account tomorrow, and speak to 2 people tomorrow. It's the quickest way to create momentum. And momentum is the golden word when it comes to any referral marketing program. So once you've got 2 referrals, one left leg, one right leg, each with a minimum of $100 worth of Bitcoin in your account, you're binary qualified. And now it's a case of just building your weaker leg and making sure that you're putting as much Bitcoin and getting as many people involved in the organization so they too can benefit from the trading service that MTI offers. All right, so that's if you want to be binary qualified. Now, if you want to take it a step further, and there was somebody earlier on that asked me, how do I become a leader? This is one of the ways that you can become a leader. If you've had somebody sign up into the organization, you want to make sure that they are binary qualified. So they're literally just duplicating what you've done. So step 1, sign up, fund your account with $200 worth of Bitcoin. Step 2, find 2 people. Now you want to help those 2 people to duplicate. They must each find 2. Now, as soon as you have got somebody that you personally refer to the organization and they are binary qualified, then you earn what we call a P1 share. So I heard somebody was asking, where's the P1 and P2 shares? This is where they are. Leadership bonuses are fathomed around P1 and P2 shares. 2.5% of the weekly trading profit gets equally divided amongst everybody that earns a P1 share. Now, here's what's exciting. If you want to, you can earn 10 P1 shares. Shucks, you can earn 30 P1 shares. I know that Joel was one of our top earning P1 shareholders at one stage with the organization because he's a brilliant recruiter. He's a brilliant builder. So all you got to do is the person that you've brought to the organization, help them to become binary qualified. Everybody in the equation must have $200 worth of Bitcoin in their account, and Bob's your uncle, you're earning a P1 share. Now, these P1 shares are valid for 8 weeks, and then they expire, and then you can start again. You can earn another share if you like, and then you can move on to P2 shares. Now, P2 shares is also 2.5% of the trading profit that gets divided. Half of it goes in a share basis, and the other half is calculated a little bit like we calculate binary income. But the important thing to remember here is you want to take the person that you've brought into the organization, you want to help them to earn a P1. As soon as they earn P1, then you earn P2, and P2 is calculated off your downline's weaker leg. So you are now, as a leader, incentivized to help the person you've brought to the organization to grow their weaker leg. And I want you to just wrap your mind around this. I'm almost on 300 Bitcoin in my weaker leg in this organization. And Clinton, my husband, is my upline. He's my sponsor. He earns a check match off my weaker leg. So he earns a check match P2 bonus every single week of 300 Bitcoin. And I'm just one of his referrals. Okay, so your P2 bonus becomes really good once your team is growing and flowing and your team is earning. So these leadership bonuses, I know that they're not very easy to understand, but if you remember, sign up, $200 worth of Bitcoin, find to duplicate, you'll automatically be able to max out all of these leadership bonuses. And what's exciting is that they create this culture of us working together, helping one another, making sure that everyone's earning. And it's gotten to the point now when people phone me for help with Mirror Trading International, I don't even ask what team they're in. I mean, we're one family. If we're in MTI, we all have a common goal. We're working towards the same goal. It's exciting for everybody to earn and learn together, right? So these are the things that you want to take note of, okay? And I heard somebody ask, how are we different to other companies, right? We don't run down any companies. I have learned my lesson on giving my personal opinion on companies. So I'm rather just going to tell you on how we are different, okay? Your Bitcoin is only used when it is traded, you guys. So we are not using one person's Bitcoin to pay the other person, okay? Even in referral fees. When you are investing your money, your Bitcoin into MTI, it goes straight into cold storage and it is never touched unless you specifically withdraw it. Okay, very important that people remember that. If every single person in MTI, all 66,000 members, all withdraw their Bitcoin and their growth at the same time, the company will be able to honor that Bitcoin withdrawal for every single member, and they'll have some Bitcoin left to carry on with the organization. So at the end of the day, this isn't one of those companies where we've got to build up the capital. Your Bitcoin is safely in storage and it's being traded. Between 5 and 8% of capital is being ventured every single day. And as and when we make our profits, it's automatically compounded onto our trading pool accounts, okay? All our profits and payouts, are generated from profit. It is not from recruiting, you guys. If MTI closes its doors today and says, thank you very much, we've got enough members, then there'll be 100% still the trading carry on, and we'll all still be earning our growth from trading every single day and from our binary incomes because the profit's being shared. Okay, so if you're here tonight and you're new and you haven't signed up yet, I don't want you to feel compelled. You are not being forced, and we don't actually need new members. But why do we share the opportunity? Well, we can create the secondary income for ourselves, number one. But number two, our hearts are truly to try and inspire and help other people to get into cryptocurrency. The world is changing. And we feel that that responsibility lies very heavily on our hearts. We want to help people to get into crypto. We want to help people to grow their Bitcoin portfolio. And we want to give you the opportunity to build a secondary income. So your Bitcoin is generated through trading, not through recruiting, and your daily trading profit is automatically added onto your trading pool. You don't have to do anything in order for that to happen. You can withdraw whenever you like, you guys, and that is fantastic. There's no limitations on withdrawals, right? We do encourage people not to withdraw over the weekend, just purely because then systems are a little bit slowed up because of our binary run and all that kind of stuff. And you have to remember that withdrawals take maximum 48 hours to process, but in general, it takes about 24 hours, but we say 48 hours just to be clear. And then there's no earning limitation, you guys. Okay, on the binary, you're capped to $15,000 a day, but I get super excited because how fun to try and do a budget on $15,000 a day, right? And that's just the binary. That's not even looking at trading profits. So I get excited. This company is so clever, so clever. They've taken profits and the profits are shared. And the way in which this comp plan has been put together is designed for you to succeed if you're willing to give it a little bit of attention. So income recap very quickly. Daily trading profit, you've got to do nothing to earn that, you guys. If you refer absolutely nobody, you will still earn your daily trading profit share every single day. 10% referral fee, they pay that once off a week in arrears. So if you sign somebody up on today, you'll be able to draw your referral fee next week, Thursday, or you'd be able just to add it onto your trading pool account. You can choose. Leadership bonuses, P1 and P2, are paid every single weekend, every Saturday, and you are not required to have a 7-day waiting period on those. You can withdraw them immediately or put them into your trading pool. And then you've obviously got these binary incomes. So you'll see lots of pictures about people saying, hey, it's binary Saturday, right? That's because everyone's excited. The week's work, the trading profits, that added to their weekly leg volumes, the people that they've grown into their weekly leg volumes, that all gets paid out on a Saturday. Just quickly wanted to remind you that binary values are going to fluctuate because there's lots of variables to take into account. You know, your weekly leg volume is one thing. As it grows, your slice grows. As other people qualify for binary income, so the pie gets a little bit bigger, and we're dividing it amongst more people. As the trading goes up, or as we have a great trading week, we're going to have a better pool to actually pay out in terms of the 20% that was generated. So at the end of the day, it's difficult to calculate, but there's a full explanation of all of this on your back office. And they give you the full calculation, you guys, with the actual values in it. So you can see exactly where MTI is at, full transparency, which is what we pride ourselves in. So when you're sitting here, you've got to ask yourself, this lady's crazy. I'm not going to join this. You can choose to put it down to, no, this isn't going to work, right? Or you can look at this and you can go, what if? What if just ask yourself this, what if I'm right? What if I am right? You don't want to see me in 6 months from now and you didn't join MTI. I promise you, because that's going to suck. Not for me, it's going to suck for you, you guys. So what do you have to do to get started? You get back to the person that invited you onto the call tonight and you tell them thank you. That's the first thing you do. And then the second thing you do is you take their link, you create your MTI profile that doesn't cost you anything. You purchase your Bitcoin on an exchange or a platform anywhere in the world, and you transfer it into your MTI trading pool account. Your trading will start immediately. You don't have to do anything to activate it. And then you want to get started on your secondary income on that optional referral program. You refer 2 people, 1 left leg, 1 right leg, you're binary qualified, start waiting on your leadership bonuses, speak to as many people as you can, and then duplicate that. Your daily profits are obviously compounded. So as you're growing your organization, you're earning the trading profits anyway and building up a little nest egg for yourself and growing your Bitcoin portfolio. It's a passive income, you guys, truly passive. It's not those passive incomes that are going to stop at one end or you've got to work yourself to death, which it totally defeats the idea of passive, right? And then finally, it's this explosive opportunity and the referral program. I've never seen anything like it. I'm super excited what the company has to offer. And I'm going to end off with this. You know, as individuals and as human beings, we all have the right to make decisions. And I've made some really bad decisions in my life. I mean, like one look at my ex-husband and I'm like, oh my goodness. But I've also made some really good decisions in my life. And MTI, I think, is right up there with some of the great decisions that I've made. And I really feel powerful in knowing that I've taken control of my finances. I'm not allowing my boss to control that. I'm not allowing the economy to control that. I've gotten involved in an organization where I have made a good decision, and that's given me the power. It's given me freedom. It's given me the time to spend time with my children. So people say to me, Cheri, why do you do these calls? Because you know what? One day when somebody walks up to Hannah or Bailey and says to them, hey, who's your mom? I want them to be able to refer to a legacy. I want them to be able to be proud of the person that I am. And for me, it's all about empowering people. That makes me happy. It makes me happy to see other people earn. That truly is where my passion lies. And it's not fun being rich alone, you guys. It's not fun. You want to have the people around you excited and happy about the future as well. In fact, you know, while we're on this, we're going to end the call out like this. Hannah, come here. Okay. We're going to end the call out like this because MTI has been such a family to me and to my family. And my daughter, Hannah, will agree with me. You can say hello to everyone. They can hear you, but you can't hear them. Do you want to thank everybody for all the prayers and everything that you've received?
Yes, thank you for praying for me.
And do you love MTI?
Yes.
How do you think MTI has changed our lives?
It's changed us a lot. Like it's helped us.
And Bitcoin, how do you feel about Bitcoin?
Bitcoin price is just going up. That's all I know.
Bitcoin price is just going up. So this is Hannah. You guys can see she's healthy. Thanks, my babe. It's all about empowering people. Our family is all about Bitcoin. We're a lot like Joel and his family as well. And for us, it's been life-changing, what it's been able to do for us. Guys, we're going to end off this call. I want to give an opportunity for one of our members. His name is Eddie. Eddie has got a phenomenal team and a phenomenal energy, and he's got a great story with MTI. And I want him to just share that with us tonight so that you can have a little bit of an understanding of what the average guy has experienced with MTI. Eddie, are you there? Can you hear me? Eddie?
Hello.
Hi, how are you?
Well, you know, if I said it was going well, it's an understatement. Being in Cape Town with a temperature of 23 degrees at summertime.
Oh, this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Why is everybody telling me about their beach weather?
Wow. Gosh,
Eddie, tell us a little bit about your journey in MTI.
Well, all I can say, it's been riveting. I've met some amazing people, and I'd like to mention your name, Cheri, and it's awesome husband, Clinton, and there's so many other people involved as well. Esteban Smith, Leon Erskine, there's just so many names. You know, thinking about the time when I joined, I thought, well, this is some way of having a supplement my income. Because I was doing lots of other things as well, trying to earn, you know, a bit of bread and butter and a bit of jam on occasion. So lockdown came and said, well, Ed, now you're going to make a decision and focus on MTI because that's all I had. And it's been my absolute saving grace. And fortunately, I've shared this idea with so many people, in particular family. Because if I didn't tell the family about it, they won't speak to me again. But it's been an absolute roller coaster in every respect. I've learned so much. You know, everyone's intimidated by the computer and by blockchain and Bitcoin. But it's not about that. It's just about our MTI family. about getting together and let's see how we can resolve it. I mean, I was stumped on a few occasions. I didn't know what to do. I just went to Leon. Leon says, "Don't worry, we'll find a solution." And lo and behold, it's not about who you are or where you are. It's about being in MTI. Everybody's there for everybody else, which is really awesome.
That's amazing. Eddie, thank you so much. And thanks for joining us on the call tonight. It's always nice to hear from one of the members. I mean, there's no difference between you and us. We're all working together and working towards a common goal. And I love that you highlight the fact that everybody helps each other out. I think that is one of the most endearing qualities of this business. There's not so much competition, but cohesion. And I think that's so important in this industry.
Awesome. Thank you so much. Much obliged.
Thank you so much, Eddie.